What's up, everybody? This is Russel Brunson. Welcome to the Marketing Secrets Podcast. I just jumped in the wrong car. I'm just going to be moving from this car into the other car as we start this thing off. And my guess is it's already turning out to be an amazing day. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now I'm in the Jeep and much better driving experience here. Our house is in the middle of a remodel thing, and so all the cars are out, and I just jumped in the wrong one, and both my keys were in it, so it started. Anyway, long story, but I want to jump into something really, really cool and important and special for all of you guys today. So I want to talk about how to be smart about doing deals with people. In the last few months, there have been a couple domains that I have wanted and needed. Some were based on our trademarks, some were based on other things. And sometimes people are cool and you're like, hey, can I buy the domain? They're like, sure, here, you can buy it. But what's happened now, I think 3 times, not once, not twice, but thrice, is someone's on the domain and we're like, hey, can we buy the domain? And they know who I am, right? So the first thing they do is and they lick their greedy chops and they're like, yeah, I'll give it to you. Like literally one guy wants to give me a domain for $1.3 million. Insane. And it's not even that good of a domain, but it's one that it's a trademark term we have. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna give you $1.3 million for this domain. He's like, well, I want to set up a relationship with you guys. I'm like, well, this is not the way to do it by extorting me for $1.3 million. You're a moron. Same thing happened with this other domain where this person was negotiating, and we were trying to get same thing. They knew who I was, and it was a branded domain. It was something that we can get our lawyers to get, but I'm just trying to be nice to them and hey, can we buy it from you? You can't use it, and it's something that would mean a lot to me. And they're like, oh, well, we'll do it for this much. And insane numbers and things and negotiation. And it was funny. All 3 of these people, all 3 of them said that they had the domain because they wanted to build a relationship with me. Yet then they tried to blackmail me into paying them a bunch of money for this domain. I was like, that is literally the worst possible way you could ever build a relationship. All I want to do from this point forward is I can't even say it out loud because it'll be on public record someday. It's just, I don't want to do anything nice for those people, right? It's the word, if I ever see or hear their names again, I'll have an instant bad taste in my mouth, and it's just the worst possible way to build a relationship. Okay, so I say that on the one side, okay? All 3 people who had these domains were people who were struggling, who wanted to build a relationship because they thought that if they had a relationship with me, it would change everything, right? But then they went about it completely wrong. Now, flip to the other side of the coin. Some of you guys know Alex Becker. So Alex Becker is a dude who's super successful. He's got multiple 7-figure companies, an 8-figure company, and just a smart dude, right? And I messaged him because he's got this the software platform that's really cool. And I was like, hey man, your software's cool. I'm like, is that a custom code you guys wrote, or is it a script? And he's like, oh no, we custom built it, and kind of told me about it. And I was like, cool. And then I was like, well, I'm building something almost identical. I will literally be a competitor of yours. And I was like, but yours is awesome. I'm like, can I license it from you? And he was like, hey, how about this? If we can jump onto a 30-minute call talking about your book funnel, I'll just give you the whole thing for free. And I was like, what? Are you serious? He's like, yeah, man, no licensing fees necessary. I'll just give it to you for free because I would love to pick your brain for 30 minutes. Now, look at the 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. Okay, Alex could easily be like, dude, no, you're a moron. We will be direct competitors. You'll be taking money out of my pocket. But instead he's like, no, I want to build a relationship with you. If you do a call with me, I will give it to you for free. And just made it this super cool, exciting thing where now every time I see Alex Becker, every time I see his face pop up in a newsfeed or a YouTube ad or anything, I'll be like, that dude is awesome. And I will never forget it. And someday down the line, he's going to be like, hey man, can you do this one weird thing for me? And I'll be like, you know what? You are awesome. I have a good taste in my mouth every time I see your name because you treated me well, because you actually wanted to build a relationship and you were smart about it. You didn't blackmail me or try to make it tough or make the deal hard. You're just you know what? Russell wants this. I'm just going to give it to him because something good could happen in the future. And it was just an easy way to do it. And I want to stress how important that is. For me, as on the receiving end of it, I know how it makes me feel. On the giving end, those are the type of things I try to do as well. I'm always trying to pay attention to those things hey, I could try to get some money from this person, or I could just do them a favor. And doing them a favor for me and for all of you should be worth a heck of a lot more than the money, right? Anyway, I just want to share with you guys because everyone's got opportunities to make an impression, and it's happening all the time. And if there's somebody who you'd want to work with, who you can help in some way, don't try to blackmail them to get money or whatever. Be smart about it. Give it to them. Build a relationship, a legitimate relationship, by being awesome and doing something cool, because that way, that's how you That's how you build the relationships the right way. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm going to the office today. We just had a whole planning meeting with Stu McLaren on this new thing we're doing. It's so exciting, and you guys are gonna freak out. I worked on my book last night. The Traffic Seekers book has officially begun. I was doodling all night last night, which was fun, and so many cool things I wish I could share with you all. But you'll see them. You'll start seeing them unfold over the next few months and over the next year. But some really cool, amazing things. So that's what I'm giving you right now. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Have an amazing day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.